Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Studios, back again with another episode of Here's to Your Weekend, episode number 58. So straight off top, I hope everyone's had a positive and productive week. Like I said, the weekend is here, so here's to your weekend. And again, I just hope you're at a productive week, a week that you can look back on and say that, oh, yeah, I made some things happen, things are going to change for me. So that's how I look at it, and that's kind of how I want to see my week to week. I know, if you watched a few of these recently, I talked about there was a time where I was feeling like I was slipping. I'm feeling like I'm getting back to it. So it's slipping in the sense that I was having my time taken up by nonsense. I think that's one of the things that you as a person got to really be able to protect your time. And it's a great commodity. It's probably one of the greatest, because you can't get your time back. So if you spend your time on some whack shit and it keeps you from doing the things that you're supposed to be doing or need to be doing or want to be doing, then how you're supposed to get that back, right? So I would say the last 2 weeks I kind of really been more mindful of that and really put myself in a position to not waste time, not to procrastinate. And it's getting easier. It's not a 100% thing right now. I don't think it's ever been a 100% thing, but I think the strategy that I've been able to create for myself much this more recently, like at least in this last week, the start of August, is that I've really put myself in a position where I have a lot of things going, and it just kind of behooves me or forces me to be more mindful of that and to kind of get them done, because some of the stuff is new, so it's kind of, I still got the same amount of time, but I got to get more stuff done. And I've always felt that August has been a month to really push yourself. I think maybe I heard it from Gary Vee, so it's not like something that I created on my own. I always felt that it was something that you want to be able to push yourself in August, because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the year. And I believe I heard it from Gary Vee, and he talked about pushing yourself in August, get it done. Saying quit worrying about the people who are by the pool or taking vacations. Just get yourself and go and grind. And so what I did for myself, because I've always felt that I could do more, and so that I've done a 30-day writing pieces or 30-day writing challenge. So on top of that, I'm doing a rewrite. So any story I've written or art, little article I've written, I'm rewriting that so that I can use that to edit and make it a polished and finished piece. On top of that, I'm also doing 30-day sketches. So every single day I'm doing a new sketch. And that's been fun. Both of those things have been fun, because going back and looking at some of the stories that I wrote, and now I'm rewriting it, it's like, oh, okay, that was kind of cool, I think also the sketching or the drawing, those are adding up pretty quick. I don't think I've missed a day yet here in August. I started a little later with the rewrites, but I'm sure I can do maybe 1 or 2 extra in a day to kind of keep me up to the days. But I think those 2 things, and just kind of continue doing the things with the post, with the Mod Man post, the Watch Me Draw post, keeping those going, and the added things is going to keep me really busy for August. But I think at the same time, it's going to really put me in a position where coming September, coming my birthday month, that I can really turn some things into money, So I'm looking forward to that. Here in Chico, we're still in the heat wave, so got to keep it indoors, but it's just the way it goes here, summertime in Chico. So yeah, doing what I'm doing. So yeah, I will wrap this up, but if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing with the channel, definitely subscribe. And if you want to share with me how your past week has gone, be it wins, be it losses, be it maybe some undecided situations, definitely leave those in the comment box below so we can start a conversation, because I'll definitely reply. And yeah, like I said, maybe start a conversation, just kind of go back and forth, sharing our experiences. So, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go!